Hello friends, welcome to another episode on A to Z Home and Garden with your Kalyan. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you're liking my videos, please do subscribe, like and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I post new videos. In today's topic, I don't know how many of you remember or saw that video about how to plant tomatoes for a bumper yield. And if you haven't, I'll provide the link for that video on the description below. You can watch it again. And after about 2 months of taking care, finally time to harvest our tomatoes. I have planted two varieties of tomatoes. One is the Bush Early Girl, and which is the determinate one, and Early Girl tomato, the non-determinate. The non-determinates have been planted about 15 days after I planted the Bush Early Girl. The bush does not grow tall, and that's why it's called determinate, and it grows into a bush. And the one disadvantage is these do not produce throughout the growing season. That is one disadvantage. They just give you a blast, of tomatoes at once, all of them at once, and after that they just do not produce, and they're done with their task. Whereas the indeterminate variety, they produce throughout the growing season unless and until hit by some natural elements like pests or superheat, heat above 110. Unless and until you have any weather elements, they produce throughout the growing season. The advantage of determinate varieties is, like the indeterminate, they don't put out too many shoots, and they don't grow too tall, and they are best container friendly variety, and they give out bigger fruit than the indeterminate variety. That's what I observed, and I will show you the difference between the fruit size of this determinate one and the indeterminate. Once I planted them, I put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of this garden restore. Did not provide any nutrition for 1 month after planting, and that three tablespoons of this stuff, garden restore, was enough to sustain this for 1 month. After 1 month, when I first started seeing flowering, that is when I every week I used to give it 1 tablespoon of the same stuff, the garden restore. What I did is I digged a little bit of it, of the soil around it, and then sprinkled a tablespoon of the garden restore. And also during the process, I also mulched the plants with shredded cardboard. And if you haven't seen my video on free mulch and how to use cardboard in your garden to mulch your plants, I'll provide a link to that in the description as well, and you can watch that video. And cardboard mulch, I swear, is very beneficial for your plants, and you will see the difference between cardboard mulch versus other mulches. You will definitely see a huge difference when you use cardboard mulch. And also I've tried to stake them as best as possible, but they keep falling because of the sheer weight of the fruit. So now is a good time to harvest them. So let's go ahead and harvest. And one thing you might wonder, why I am harvesting without them ripening on the plant. So there is a good reason I'm doing that. And let's go ahead and harvest. There's a good reason why I don't want these fruits to ripen on the plant. Here in Texas, once it gets hot, it's not only hot, right? I mean, we the birds are also looking for food, and what they do is they find this red color very appealing when once it gets red, and look at the damage that they can do on the plant, okay, on the fruit. All they come and just peck the fruit, and I mean, it still can be used. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but they damage the fruit a lot, and until it gets this light red orangish color, they won't touch it. But once it touches, gets this color, that is when they find the color appealing, and they come and it's not their fault. I mean, they're looking for water and sources like that. This is very tempting for them. So that is the reason I picked this when they're in this stage. And for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a brown paper bag. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest. It's very easy. No standard rule for harvesting. You just uh, pick. And remember, I mean, whatever has turned to light orangish color and is very shiny, that's what you want to harvest. uh, the uh, the ones that are pale green, let me find one. uh, no, this is all. Yeah, if I find one, I'll show you. Look at the size of this. Very huge. Wow. This is how many tomatoes I got off of one plant. So I got 5 more to collect. So let's go ahead and collect all of them. And I have some indeterminate varieties also that I need to collect. And these, the great advantage I found with this is the fruit size is very big on this. You might have noticed the difference between the indeterminate variety, the bush kind, and the indeterminate. See how tall and long they're growing, and how slender they are with multiple shoots. And also, one thing I wanted to show you is the fruit size, between the difference between the determinate and the indeterminate. I don't know why, but yeah, these have a smaller fruit size, and those have a plump, very big size. This is one difference I wanted to show you. And even these, I mean, have started producing. These have been planted about 15 days later in the season, but still they're producing, and they, like I said, they produced for the entire season. And this is a Roma tomato bush variety, and has also set a lot of fruit, but not ready yet. I think I can pick them, but nothing has turned quite orange yet. So I'm going to wait about a week before I can harvest these. For now, I'm going to harvest only the early girl tomatoes. So these are the indeterminate variety size, right? And if you look at the determinate variety, every one of them is much bigger than this indeterminate ones. I don't know. I mean, it might be the feed thing or whatever it is. I mean, these are much larger than the indeterminate ones. You might be wondering what I would be doing with all this harvest. So since these are green, see some of the tomatoes that have changed color a little bit. If you leave them on the counter, I mean, 1-2 days they become super red. But the other ones that are green, what I do is I put them in brown bags, just leave it to ripe. Every 2 days I check the bag, and anything that is ripe or has gotten an orange or this shade, I'm going to remove it and put it on the counter. That is all I'm going to do with this for ripening, and I'm not going to do anything else, anything special for these to ripen. So that's all in this video, and I'm going to show you another video on how to store this and what do I do with all this. They store forever, the method I'm going to show you. If you are liking my videos, please do subscribe, like and share it with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications in a timely manner. And thank you all for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.